Aimed at combating effects of global warming and preserving environment, State Cabinet decides to declare historic HAOBAM in Imphal West District as reserve forest. Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation Managing Director E. Jiten urges public to purchase products made by displaced persons in relief camps for Ningol Chakauba and Diwali. Dire state of medical facilities and road conditions in Jukwak village, Tamenglong district forces villager to endure a harrowing journey for medical care. COSEM Chairman T. Ojit says COSEM has formed a committee to prepare for introductions of grading system for Class 12 examination by 2027. Cyclone Dana intensifies, set to make landfall in Orissa. Widespread impact expected. Trains on hold. Kolkata Airport suspends flight operations for 15 hours starting 6 p.m. this evening. And World Human Rights Protection Organization Manipur State observes United Nations Day 2024, commemorating the official creations of United Nations on this very day of 1945. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm Babina Hazarmim, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. In a crucial this season aimed at combating the effects of global warming and preserving the environment, Manipur State Cabinet today declared the historic HAOBAM in Imphal West District as a reserve forest. This decision was announced by Manipur government spokesperson Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan during a media briefing at the DIPR conference hall, Nityai Park, Chutek. The 1-hour cabinet meeting, which commenced on 11 a.m., focused on environmental concerns and the impact of global warming. After thorough deliberations, the cabinet approved the declaration of HAOBAM Hill Range as a reserve forest. Minister Sapam Ranjan further shared that the cabinet has also decided to identify and declare other small hills and molehills in the valley areas of the state as reserve or protected forests pending necessary surveys. The cabinet also approved an ordinance on Goods and Services Tax (GST) following the decisions taken by GST Council.
Langthabal area the labor HAOBAM se the reserved forest under section 4 of the Indian Forest Act 1927 jigi makhada ngasi cabinet sina ayaba pigre loina na akhoi valley the labor akhoi mole hills myam se survey tawraga categorization whether that will be a protected forest oigadra natraga reserved forest oigadra habdo maram de akhoi mole hills myam se akhoi protect tawdaba yahade mole hills myam gi destruction laiba kholiba myam se akhoi yengjindaba yade duga chingji akhoi whether local clubs ogera duga akhoi joint forest management committee myam se gi midyang makhada loina develop tawna bidam duga adugi jaga du da akhoi whether ecotourism gi potential laiba jaga da karam bano okno yam kupna kidokna bidam ta ngasi gi cabinet ki mifamjina ayaba pigre duga atopa decision amana kenu ni sidi akhoi gi mandatory oiba goods and service taxes ki GST council na logdiba kenu me am the state khuding man comply tawdaba yadabanina Manipur goods and service tax the 8th amendment ordinance 2024 se nasigi cabinet mifamjina ayaba pigre.
Fisheries Director H. Balkrishna urges the public to cooperate in the plantation of Uningthau trees. Common botanical name is Phoebe-hainesiana, which is the state tree of Manipur, to help improve the environment. He made the appeal during Uningthau Kansi Plastic Bottle Bank distribution event organized by Luang Sangbam United Club Organization at Luang Sangbam Maningleikai Community Hall in Imphal East District today. Taking part in the event, Environment and Climate Change Director T. Brajakumar highlighted the challenges posed by global climate change and its impact on the environment, particularly emphasizing how plastic bottles contribute to pollution. As part of the initiative, plastic bottle banks were distributed and saplings were planted to raise awareness about environmental conservation.
Environment ecology idea Chief Minister department ki official ama oibada natana micham praja amoina soina haidingai laitana thagat pongduchari aduga masigi sigumba initiative asibu pangthokpi gadariba Manipur pumbada ugi mingthaugi pambi si marang kaina horandana miyamda khangan gadariba popularize tawgadariba madi conserve tawgadariba asigi thabaksi mai pakpot oisinu
ngam samay ase thadaraga henna pothok laiduna afaba nga puthoga koi mayam saminaduna senthok chu laiba aduga nada yektaba tujang kaijang taba oidon puchi nungsang nada yektana laibinaba nungaiba senthok laiba oimina.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren discusses strengthening of rail connectivity and improving rail infrastructure in Manipur with Chief Administrative Officer of NF Railway, Maligaon Guwahati, Assam Hitrendra Goyal. The Chief Administrative Officer called on the Chief Minister at the CM Secretariat in Imphaal's Babupara yesterday. And Biren on his X handle informed that the meeting involved productive discussions on how to enhance the state's rail network to facilitate better transportations and economic growth in the region. This meeting is expected to pave the way for future developments amid improving rail access in Manipur, which will significantly benefit the state's connectivity with the rest of the country. Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation (MHADC) is selling products made by displaced persons in relief camps ahead of Ningol Chakoba and Diwali. Managing Director E. Jiten urged the public to support the initiative by purchasing handcrafted items as gifts. The corporation, following the Chief Minister's instructions, is selling these products under Panthoibi brand name at Panthoibi Emporium in Pauna Bazaar and Panthoibi Arcade in Wangkai. Combo packs priced between 1,100 rupees to 1,400 rupees are also being sold to government offices. The proceeds will support continued purchases from the displaced individuals. Items will also be available at the State Handloom Mela at Palace Compound, Imphal, which began today. Speaking to media at the corporation's office in Pauna Bazaar, Jiten highlighted the challenges faced by displaced individuals who have been living in relief camps since violence erupted in the state on May 3 last year. He noted that the government has been providing various forms of assistance to these individuals, including vocational opportunities to create daily essentials and other products.
Manipur Handicraft Development Corporation housing power left and processing a sea. Laishilaga Lapani, Hariba Laishilaga Lapa posting say, no packaging tore, no value edit tore, no branding toxalakanda, a koi masiamuk, you to put away with doctors. Manipur Sarkari department is to left and quite tilly, Loina Yamanu Lobiri, Aduka Lona, Lakudri Bako in Chakobagi, a Sigumba, Sauraba State key, Sigumba State functions, says that Mabu Pak, Panamanga, Machan Mache, it might have been quite Panamaki, no one Chakobi Kudonda, a koi combo bake, say, Masima Mazilla Palissing of Sama, the Sami Poki, Haribasi, Amom Levi do not put all in a Piviragati, in messing, putting to Togale, Adugas, Masiki delivery service of Jeriba, Handicraft Development Corporation, owning Togapu.
14-day State Handloom Expo Hatkargha Mela 2024 kick-off today at Iboyaima, Sanglen, organized by the Manipur Handloom and Handicrafts Development Corporation and sponsored by the Ministry of Textiles, Government of India. Managing Director of the corporation E. Jiten highlighted the declining market presence of local handloom and handicraft products despite having over 2 lakh registered weavers and more than 1 lakh registered artisans in Manipur. He noted that high prices and insufficient output hinder consumer demand and stressed the need for the local economy to improve competitiveness. The expo features around 60 stalls showcasing handloom and handicraft items aimed at promoting Manipur's rich cultural heritage. Officials from the Directorate of Handloom and Textiles and numerous weavers attended the event, emphasizing the collaborative effort to revitalize the sector.
Potok si wat pagi damak ta koi marta competition leite sagi posok se koi sinaji haiba adugi nungsiba amakak change akoi gi poni masigi dam chakthok jom change phajagera phajaroi koi setaba yade haibagi amakak change tangai phadana office amada thamba yaba pot khudimuk gi dam ta koina tangai phadana masigi position da ba yade haiba se local position da ba yade haina akoi policy lei adugi dam tungina akoi na department jing na koi supply tabu thabuk chathari
handloom apply to madam da ai se port kya puthoi kyam puthoi chahi mada fabrics meter kya mu puthoi natraga number of pieces kya mu puthoi hai matung ina submit to bane madui matung ina level se pira kadami tax se pira kadami mai hai riba tax asi applies to gadamni maduna mayam si handloom mark apply to gre hai tumin lai se to biganu.
The dire state of medical facilities and road conditions in Jukwak village, located 16 km from Tausem subdivision headquarters, Tamenglong district, has forced a villager, Willam Hailiu, to endure a harrowing journey for medical care. She had to be carried on a bamboo stretcher for over 10 km before a vehicle could be found to take her to a hospital in Silchar, Assam. This incident underscores a recurring issue in the area as the road leading to Primary Health Center (PHC) in Tausem is in disrepair, complicating access to essential healthcare services. The inadequate road infrastructure has worsened the challenges faced by villagers who are often forced to undertake long and exhausting trips in search of medical assistance. The situation highlights the urgent need for improvements in healthcare access and road connectivity for people in remote areas. In a tragic road accident today around noon, two prominent leaders of Tangkhul Mayar Ngalalong (TMNL) lost their lives near Singcha Junction along the Ukhrul Kamjong State Road. The victims have been identified as TMNL President Themaso Talanao and Assistant General Secretary Maso Thing. The accident took place around 45 kilometers from Ukhrul town when their vehicle crashed, fatally injuring them. The driver, who suffered severe leg injuries, was immediately rushed to a nearby hospital. Cause of the accident is still under investigations. According to Impact News source, members of some Tangkhul student unions and youth organization were on their way to survey Indo-Myanmar border fencing in Kamjong district. Due to bad weather condition, the roadway was slippery, which led to falling off the vehicle into a gorge. Proscribed People's Revolutionary Party of Kangleipak Pripak Pro has paid homage to two of its members and a self-styled captain of Proscribed People's Liberation Army PLA who were killed in an encounter with the KNFB in Myanmar yesterday. A press release from Pripak Pro Assistant Publicity Secretary El Ningsingba detailed that a joint team of Manipur-based proscribed organizations including KCP, KYKL, Pripak Pro, RPF, PLA and UNLF were on a mission to safeguard Manipur's borders when the incident occurred last morning. The encounter took place during a raid on KNFB hideout, resulting in the deaths of 3 individuals: PLA Captain Oinam Gulu alias Babu, son of O Kunzo, self-styled captain of Pripak Pro, Red Army, Wahengbam Sarat Kumar alias Sopaiba, son of W. Deva from Hyanglam Awang Laikai, and Pripak Pro self-styled Lance Corporal Nongmaitem Bonisana alias Nongdon, son of An Raju from Wangkai Angom Laikai. The press release emphasized their bravery and sacrifice for their motherland and extended condolences to the families, relatives and friends of the deceased. Reports indicate that the gunfight along the Manipur-Myanmar border yesterday involved a joint team of KNFB and the People's Defence Force (PDF), resulting in the deaths of the 3 members from Northeast India Manipur-based outfits. Additionally, social media sources claim that 6 cadres of KNFB were killed with 6 weapons recovered from the site of the encounter. Director of Mumbai-based Center for Study of Society and Secularism, Irfan Engineer, urges both state and central governments to initiate peace dialogues amid resolving the ongoing crisis in Manipur. Speaking at Manipur Press Club today, he emphasized that both warring communities desire peace and normalcy. Irfan Engineer highlighted the importance of conducting talks at all levels, from grassroots to civil society organizations, rather than focusing solely on political dialogue. He informed that a fact-finding team from the Center for Study of Society and Secularism had engaged with affected individuals from both communities, CSOs and academicians during visits in November last year and earlier this month. During these inspections, The team visited relief camps in Imphal, Churachandpur and More, where they observed a strong desire for peace among the displaced people. The team made several recommendations to the state and central governments, including the rehabilitation of displaced individuals to their original homes, recovery of arms from both communities, and the pursuit of justice for victims of the conflict.
As we are from Mumbai and as we are outsiders, we didn't try to judge who is right and who is wrong. That was not our job, and we didn't do that. We are not even blaming that this community is responsible or that community is responsible. We are saying that our important finding is that gun threatens everyone, all peaceful citizens of all communities. It threatens everyone. Therefore, Manipur is waiting for peace. We hope the process continues, is sustained continuously. There is a dialogue, but we need dialogue at all levels, not just at political level. Of course, it is welcome at political level as well, between the MLAs and political representatives. But this dialogue process has to start at civil society and grassroots workers as well.
Chairman of Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur, Kosem T. Ozit, today announced that Kosem has formed a committee to prepare for introductions of a grading system for Class 12 examination by 2027. He made this statement during a felicitation ceremony held for students of St. Stephen Higher Secondary School who successfully passed Class 12 Kosem exam this year. Ozit highlighted that the education system in Manipur is evolving in line with National Education Policy NEP 2020. Kosem is set to implement changes to the setting of examination papers, evaluation processes, and conduct practical exams before theory exams for Class 12. Ozit said the committee formed to assess the transition to a grading system will submit its report within 6 months, after which the grading system will replace the current position-based evaluation for Class 12 exams 2027. During the event, Desam Secretary General N. Thoitoiba emphasized the importance of quality education and discipline in fostering positive change in the state.
Class 10 tamibas Satri Singna class 11 the Karakumatamdo 2025 the class 11 the Karani Makwagi examination system do Aduki grading system Hobukoyana Bumana Jake Adu Hariba grading say 11 to 12 Karakanda say 26 27 ki Prakada grading system say Sum Sana and Boyabra Habu Yangi when a committee Samsare committee Hyper committee Sigi report do council and Nigeria Madu have Pongoga Kujo Karmani implement the Boyake Habu by Kanazaki.
Council of Higher Secondary School Manipur has notified that offline submissions of candidates who are willing to appear in the HSE Improvement Exam 2025 has been extended till October 28 with a fine of 700 rupees. Manipur University Vice Chancellor Professor N. Lokendra encourages students to focus on honing their skills and knowledge rather than merely pursuing academic certificates. He made these remarks at the induction program for 5-year MA Integrated Japanese course organized by Department of Foreign Languages at Manipur University Court Hall today. During his speech, Professor Lokendra emphasized the growing ties between India and Japan, highlighting the role of the Japan Foundation in facilitating Japanese language course in the state. He also noted that such courses would be particularly beneficial for management students, providing them with a competitive edge. The event saw online participation from the Japan Foundation Director General Sato Kozi and Japanese language advisor Yoshikawa Keiko, who addressed the students. Manipur University Registrar Professor W. Chan Babu, Head of the Department of Foreign Languages Professor S. Imoba, and other staff members also attended the program.
The faculties and the other language lovers and other language experts available in the university and the state. They had developed this syllabus and a curriculum for the 5 years integrated program. And the university is very proud to say that we have successfully got the approval of the academic council to start this program. Foreign language now it's being considered as a part of the skill development course. And I have been insisting my colleagues in various departments, particularly in the management department and in other department, to encourage our students to learn foreign language, because language learning, communication capacities, these are important tools and these are important instruments through which our students can be placed in different companies and in different jobs in the country.
Residents of Kergaon Mamang Sawalaikai in Imphal East expressed outrage over the recent kidnapping of a local named Mohammed by unidentified gunmen. A press meet was held today at the locality where locals demanded clarity from the kidnappers, asking for the reason behind his abductions. They urged the kidnappers to engage in dialogue with local clubs and residents if Mohammed had committed any wrongdoings. According to reports from the locals, on the night of October 21, armed individuals arrived in a white Creta car and abducted Mohammed from near his home. They later took him to Ngarian Hilltop and interrogated him at gunpoint about 2 other individuals from Kergaon area allegedly involved in drug peddling. Fortunately, Mohammed managed to escape from his captors.
Hari posiko ayonda nawina ne mama nangbu khangraga so ai kan bangamoy ai khona wahi khara haine adui potu nang na hai bunga magadi ai khoi nangbu kan bini aduga sigi pose ai khoi na hai khodi makse hai da taragadi nang si na bangani na haire khulani makse punchalle phure yonda phura kok ta yon namme ai hairage na haire hari ba mafam jarin ro mario ai khoi nang mai kapise adumana nangsu katning daba leba taragadi ai khoi na hai bu khodi mak loina jaw
mi gi maran leibo igera leitabo igera any mi phaba punbo igera club ta hana information si pihan ninge laikai am da hek changchalaga nongmai khara paisalaga thongan dagi lambi dagi nongmai namaga pu baise leihoriba mi sinusu aki akhang yam poe laibak si tangdu su laita dre duna phaning ma kya leirasu maran leiba mi kya leijaraga su hana club ta information si hana pihan ninge.
Cyclone Dana has intensified over the east central Bay of Bengal and is approaching the Orissa coast, with landfall anticipated between Vitarkanika and Dhamra late tonight on early tomorrow morning. As the cyclone moves closer, it is projected to produce wind speeds of around 125 km per hour, causing significant disruption across the region. The Indian Meteorological Department has warned of high tides and the potential for severe damage, including downed trees, electric poles and thatched roofs. Rainfall will be heavy across various districts for the next 2 days. All air services from Bizu Patnaik International Airport in Bhubaneswar have been suspended from 5 p.m. today until 9 a.m. tomorrow. In preparations for the cyclone, the Orissa government has issued a high alert for the next 48 hours. The administration is relocating residents from low-lying areas to cyclone shelters, with approximately 250,000 people already moved. Chief Minister Mohan Charan Mahi is overseeing preparations, including the closure of schools, colleges and government institutions until Friday. Train services are heavily impacted, with over 300 trains cancelled, including major routes such as the Howrah-Puri Satabdi Express. Fishermen have been prohibited from going to sea, and NDRF, ODRAF and fire services teams are strategically positioned for rescue operations. As Cyclone Dana approaches, flight operations at Kolkata Airport will be suspended for 15 hours, with all necessary precautions in place to protect aircraft and infrastructure. The IMD forecasts widespread rainfall across northeastern states, including Manipur, in the coming days. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on United Nations Day observance by World Human Rights Protection Organization, Manipur State. So keep watching Impact News.
Majo hapna poduna lakjari Diwali Mega Sales Limited matamgi oina 15 October to 5 November fawbagi oina washing machine, fridge, smart TV, kitchen appliance laibada up to 30,000 save tawbiu. Akupa marol gidamak contact tawbiu 7085 971 598. Majo Hub Imphal amadi Majo Hub Thobal branch.
Mobile furniture na lagliba wedding season asigi anau contemporary wedding set furniture sing puduna lakchari loina na Manipuri ihan hanba oina wedding set laibiba matamda 24 karat ki 5 gram ki gold coin free gift oina bizari mayam lengsin biraktuna mobile furniture ki 3rd edition the great wedding sales gold offer asi pre-booking tobiduna khudong chaba silobi ho
offer asi akupa information khambina bai damakta sangai product laiba mobile furniture la lengsin biro.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. United Nations Day is marked across the globe today, commemorating the official creation of UN on this very day of 1945. World Human Rights Protection Organization Manipur State also observed United Nations Day at Manipur Press Club. Speaking on the occasion, the organization president Moirangthem Sarojini emphasized the importance of the UN's mission in promoting peace and human rights globally. Leaders from various civil society organizations also participated in the event and addressed the audience on human rights issues. It is worth noting that the World Human Rights Protection Organization Manipur State is recognized by the state of Colorado, USA, and the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India.
Awangba adugumba UN gumba atopa country mayamda akhoi waka tanaba yongnaba ngasagi akhoi makhoi ga punchil kana tawwa yaba thaba yadaba thaba khoina wakat uba nataba makhoina akhoi jamak pambom tinga po yaba hannaba habda chaminnaga thakminnaga tinaraga adugumba mateng panga kadawni haibige wakhalonda akhoi lari haibanate tawbadabo akhoi asan mi engam khak yengba changi asan mi eng karamba malengwe thakta lairiba Furup kaya sigi manungda ako su chanbangam na bagidamda asan mi eng duda World Human Rights Protection Organization na ngasigi ni se pangtok jabani.
All Manipur Muslim Students Organization AMMSO issues a stern warning to relevant authorities, stating that students and the public will initiate intense hesitation if the vacant headmaster positions at Thobal Moising High School is not filled within 1 week. During a press conference at Manipur Press Club today, AMMSO President Imtiaz Haibokmayum highlighted the ongoing concerns regarding the school status. He noted that despite previous requests from local clubs and residents to improve the school, formerly a higher secondary institution, now downgraded to a high school due to its poor condition, no action has been taken. Imtiaz mentioned that a complaint letter was submitted to the Education Minister on October 22, urging prompt intervention to address the issues affecting the school and its students.
Headmaster se matam kaya mamang dagi department da koi laikai club ki through da kaya hijack raba amadi mafam sida principal oi be aba koi di headmaster oi be aba matik chana leiraga so za leiraga so chap chana school se me administration da mapung phana chalai ba ngam headmaster ama happy da bana mar moraga itat tatana school sida problem si thokpani asina maram moraga koina am so na koi ki pali ba laingak amadi education department da thuba matam da 1 week ki manung da school asida chap cha ba headmaster ama thambina na bai koi ki side tagi haijari karigumba hafta amagi manungda headmaster se thambidaba taragadi mahiroi khunai amadi laikai khungnam adugi club organization ga koi amso ga khusamnaraga khanmaga kayagi khongjang jing changjanaba semjadanu leisin.
Education Department as Government of Manipur informed intending and eligible candidates to submit a self-appraising applications on or before 7th of November 2024 for appointment to the post of Board of Secondary Education Manipur Chairman. In a release, the Education as Department notified that candidates should have a 10 years experience as professor or associate professor in government college, and the maximum age for candidates shall be 65 years. Visually impaired candidate Kwairangpam Joy Kumar from Thanga, Bishnupur refutes the explanation provided by Center Head of Mal Academy Akoizam Marconi regarding his alleged mistreatment during the multitasking staff and Havildar exam conducted by Staff Selection Commission Northeastern Region. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Joy Kumar claimed that contrary to the Center Head's statement, he was not the only candidate late for the exam on October 21. He also asserted that he brought all the required documents including his original admit card, unique disability identity card and Aadhaar card. His scribe Konthozam Joseph, a class 9 student of Model Higher Secondary School, carried his ID and Aadhaar cards, but exam authorities insisted that Joseph also present his class 8 pass certificate, which was not mandated under the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016. Joy Kumar expressed his disappointment, stating that despite adhering to the regulations, he was denied the opportunity to take the exam and was subjected to harsh treatment. Information and Publicity Secretary of the Disabled People's Rights Organization Manipur, Jaichi Robin, also highlighted that this was not the first instance of such an issue occurring at Mal Academy and urged student unions to intervene and address the matter.
Class 9 kari haibagi si I card siga loina na chachabani amadi magi Aadhaar card adu puraga chachaba matamnida moina atamna na haije class 8 ki certificate pairakadabani mark sheet pairakadabani adubu moina piriba guidelines rule number 26 ta yauriba aina thagaduriba exam je karigumba metric post oiragadi class 9 andaba class amana thaba yabagi guidelines tu moida piriba adagi document aina puri jijo fake amta nate ai sagi unique disability identity card original puraga chachabani RPD Act 2016 gi matung ina aikoi gi writer gi criteria je hairuba matamda atamna na mioi amakangna ai ngona changsilaga oi nangna ngang bata ga damna aikoi ngang bata tagadamni nang sigero khotkero ai ngona atamna na aibirakpa matamda moi ge duda leiriba kumai harau yengbadongna yengaga leigiba.
Deputy General Manager of Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited, MSCB, Larikyengbam Angoba, refutes allegations made by all Manipur Gram Panchayat level lamps and packs association regarding the bank's operations. Addressing the media at Manipur Press Club today, Angoba clarified that the Board of Management for MSCB was elected on December 23, 2019 and that its tenure is set to expire on December 3 this year. He emphasized the importance of holding elections 1 month before the board's term ends, stating that a proposal for the appointment of an election returning officer has already been submitted to the registrar's office. Angoba made it clear that no notifications have been issued beyond the preparations for the upcoming election process and affirmed that all actions are being conducted in accordance with established norms. Angoba accused the association of attempting to defame the bank's reputation, categorically denying claims that senior officials are trying to abolish the institution. He also noted that while the bank has been providing loans to eligible applicants, there has been a decline in loan applications recently due to many societies becoming defunct.
Manipur Cooperative Societies Act 1976 ki Section 73(3)(1) ki matungina akoi Board of the Management ki election na si mamangi matamdugi makoina tam hobom da pai ki election to gi numit dagi thamaga mamangda pangthokadobani masi mandatorily as per the provisions of Section 73(1) of the MCS Act. Aduna how ki ba hojuji lariba board asi so lisingamaga 2019 gi akoi gi December gi tarik kununga humdoi da pangthokibani maram maduna selliba chahi asigi November ki tarik kungo humdoi da election pangthokpa si akoi gi hairiba ek asigi provision gi matungina tangai phadana pangthokta ba yadraba adugumba bank da ta mangda ta don leraba adumba wafamni 23rd November 2024 gi mamangda pangthokta ba yadraba maram oiraga akoi special GB ama kauraga akoi election pangthokna ba akoi process to ba hojare masigi damukta aya ba bibi na ba akoi concerned authority haibadi registrar of cooperative societies Manipur da akoi se thajagi ba lere no munini sigi manungda akoi aya ba fanglagani ena akoi thamjari thajaba thamjari aduga hek phangbaga election ga mari ne ba notification issue tawjarani.
District Mission Management Unit MSRLM Jiribam organized one-day debriefing program for 4 SHG members of Jiribam district who recently took part in the 15-day exposure trip jointly organized by Bihar Institute of Public Administration and Rural Development and Manipur State Rural Livelihoods Missions at Gaya in Bihar. They shared their experiences regarding self-help group formations, reinforcements of SHGs, how to get bank loans by SHGs, etc. Officials of District Mission Management Unit MSRLM Jiribam District, Nongchup Ngakpi Cluster Level Federation Office Bearers, Management Committee members, Community Facilitators, Bank Sakhi and District Administration officials attended the program. World Meitei Organization has served notice to directors of hospitals such as RIMS, Jenims, Caesar, Ras Medicity, Imphal Hospital, Hillsides and Maipakpi Maternity to avoid unreasonable cesarean delivery and unwanted abortion in their respective hospitals. KCC Kharif Loan 2024 distribution program was held at Koirengai, Thong Wangma in Imphal East District today. Nilakuthi Gram Panchayat Level Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited organized the event under the aegis of Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited, Administrative Office Imphal. MSCB President P. Ranjit, Nilakuthi Gram Panchayat Level Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited President T.H. Nirmal, MSCB Vice President Y. Suvachandra and MSCB Cooperative Development Subcommittee Chairman O. Raskumar took part in the event. Press note from Integrated Rural Management Association IRMA urges Manipur government to set up fast-track special courts for swift disposal of rape cases and justice to victims. Manipur Home Guard Employee Welfare Association appeals to Manipur government to disburse the pending allowance of Home Guard personnel ahead of Ningol Chakhoba and Diwali festivals. Press note from the association informs that it has already submitted a written request to the Chief Minister for the same. 4 Assam Rifles and Lilong United Clubs jointly organized one-day free medical camp at Lilong Haurabi Mayai Laikai Idgah ground today. The free health camp was held under the aegis of IGAR South. Specialist doctors from Mumbai conducted checkups on people focusing on issues related to gynecology, homeopathy, medicine, dermatologist and orthopedics. Participants also availed a free health screening during the camp. More than 1,000 individuals including 603 and 410 female and children were checked up during the camp. 9 Sector Assam Rifles DIG Brigadier Ananya Boral, 4 Assam Rifles Commandant Colonel Sandip Mishra and other top officials of Assam Rifles were also present at the camp.
COB Lilong Assam Rifles amadi Lilong United Club ka jointly koi one day free medical camp ama pangthok pasi koi Lilong United Club ki makai digi warmly welcome to han asigumba koi ki free medical camp asina maram morakanda matam sangna anaba kaya namsindadan leigraba masagi koi ki sian puthoga leyeng bangam jadaba oibe ai natragana koi ki kaigumba situation khara dagi matam chana khazana leyeng bangam daba adumba situation mayam do asigumba free medical camp asina maram morakanda madumba khudongcha daba mayam da koi ki khudongcha ba kaya ama phangalagani masina maram morakanda koi Similon Koya come thingna Maning Halaba, Tanka Sida, Assam Rifle site medical camp organized or Quasi, Sinamara Morakanda, Lamdamasigi, Miam Punamakta, Masi Kudong Sabu Mayamado, with Paminaragani.
Progressive Writers Association Manipur celebrated the achievements of distinguished writers at an award ceremony held today at Manipur Press Club. Speaking on the occasion, Association Secretary Sobita Sobam highlighted the association's 50-year history, which includes raising awareness about Lamyan Bahizam Irabot at the national level. She emphasized that the annual award distribution event is aimed at honoring, encouraging and promoting literary talent in the state. Akendra Tensuba was honored with RK Mahabir Sana Amasung Taruni Caesar Mana 2024 for his book Nungsit Sitana Unase Lengle. Kumdam Mana 2023 was presented to Chongtham Chandramani for his novel Paukum Pangraba Wahang. Kumdam Mana 2024 was presented to Laishram Jukswar for his poetry book Ashi Lebakta Asing Basing. Wahingbam Roman was honored with Progressive Writing Literary Award 2020 for his short story book Ningthagi Laman, and Progressive Writing Literary Award 2024 was presented to Thaudam Netrajit for his poetry book Chingnungi Sanaloktage. Entries are invited for the first Guwahati Asian Film Festival, which will be held from February 7 to 9 next year. Interested candidates may enter their film for Asian cinema and Indian showcase category at filmfreeway.com/Guwahati Asian Film Festival on or before October 30. 2-day Desi Local Cow Mela organized by Department of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Service, Government of Manipur and District Veterinary Office Thoubal at Uyal Makhal Laikai, Lampa concluded today. At the closing event, cash prizes were distributed to winners and participants of Healthy Cow competition, which was held in connections with the Mela. The competition was judged by 6 district veterinary doctors. Now the sports news. Third Manipur State Inter-District Wushu Championship being organized by Kongba Wushu Academy kick-started at WYLCO ground in Kongba Bazaar today. Wushu Association of Manipur founder President CH Nabadweep, former chairman of UNLF RK Sanayaima and Janata Dal U Manipur State Unit General Secretary M. Dorendro graced the opening ceremony of the championship. 396 players belonging to various age groups from Thoubal, Imphal West, Imphal East, Bishnupur, Ukhrul Senapati, Sai Takyal and Sai STC Imphal are competing in Tolu and Sanda events at the championship. Before and let's take a look at the headlines once again. Amid combating effects of global warming and preserving environment, State Cabinet decides to declare historic Haibokching in Imphal West District as preserved forest. Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation Managing Director E. Jiten urges public to purchase products made by displaced persons in relief camps for Ningo Chakova and Diwali. Dire state of medical facilities and road conditions in Jukwang village, Tamenglong district forces villagers to endure a harrowing journey for medical care. GOSEM Chairman T. Ozit says GOSEM has formed a committee to prepare for introductions of grading system for Class 12 examination by 2027. Cyclone Dana intensifies, set to make landfall in Orissa. Widespread impact expected. Trains on hold. Kolkata Airport suspends flight operations for 15 hours starting 6 p.m. this evening. And World Human Rights Protection Organization Manipur State observes United Nations Day 2024, commemorating the official creation of United Nations on this very day of 1945. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next, Primetime Manipur Bulletin, so have a great evening and stay safe.
Ningol Chakauba amadi Diwali kumaida relief camp te leiriba ichele naw singna saba polam sing leibiu Manipur